Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with crippling anxiety? Like your heart's beating out of your chest thinking you're having a heart attack? And have you ever had some friends and say, oh, it's nothing, it's just stress? Why do so many models to fight anxiety are always based on this idea of what's wrong with you and how we're going to fix that? Well, I do things differently here. Instead, we're going to focus on what's great about you. And how are we together going to kind of harness and put that to use easily and naturally to resolve that issue you are so ready to let go of? Well, welcome to our vision here at Advanced Solutions Counseling. I'm Joe Brito. I'm a registered psychotherapist and hypnotist. I dabble a little bit in coaching too. And I'm here to talk about hypnosis and anxiety. So I thought in this little startup video today, we'll take a little few moments to explain, well, what is this hypnosis thing? And what's going to happen when I come to your office or if I take your course called Managing Anxiety? Well, we'll begin a little bit technical and then I'll break it down and hopefully make it really simple for you. But we would define hypnosis as being the bypassing of the critical element of your mind so that it's like an automatic reaction in spite of those things that you may be already saying to yourself, which may sound like a new idea, but it's something that we practically do every day of our lives. So think about this. You could be driving somewhere in your car, driving somewhere, and you're thinking of everything else that's not driving. And yet, in spite of that, you still end up where you would like to be. Or maybe you're watching a movie, maybe something on TV, and you're aware of the fact that all those actors are dressing up, playing pretend, playing make-believe. And we know all that. In spite of that, you still get swept up in the story. Which kind of takes the idea now that brings to mind the issue that you may be so ready to let go of. Maybe it's some kind of habit or behavior that you're ready to change. And maybe even as you're sitting there engaging with this video, you're thinking about that unwanted behavior. And you could be there all day thinking to yourself, I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to be doing this. And yet there you are doing that same thing over and over and over again. Or maybe it's some kind of emotional trigger, whether it's stress or fear or some kind of anxiety. And even if you're feeling this way, you could be thinking, I don't need to feel this way. I don't want to feel this way. You know that. And yet, in spite of that, there you are feeling that way. So this may be a little playful way to put it to you, but well, congratulations. You're perfecting hypnosis. You're already doing it really well. Now, let me show you today how you can use those powers for good. So this is a process that begins with you. By clicking on the link in the description below, there's ways for you to get started easily and naturally. You may want to just gently discover my free ebook, Facing Fear. This is a great way for you to get an understanding of what may be ailing you. Or maybe let's just begin with a chat. Now, in the link below, you can look at a 30-minute discovery session where we could look and assess where you are emotionally. So again, you could look at the ebook, or you may want to begin with just a chat. And as you click that link, we will look at that discovery session where we can assess and help you create the life that you want without all the pain and discomfort of that crippling anxiety. Now here's the thing, and I want you to put this as a little filter. You want to make sure you can find evidence of the work that is being done other than the person's own website. Because basically you want to make sure that you're working with an expert, not just a practitioner. Someone who maybe has been doing this for 30 years. I've helped hundreds of people just like you let go of the grips of the fear and move towards freedom and peace. So again, this is a process that begins with you. Click in one of the links below and let's just take that first step to get started. And as I look forward to helping you take back control over your anxiety, this is Joe Brito signing off, and I wish you health, happiness, and harmony.